Today we're going to be exploring a little bit more about Odysseus and Penelope's journey. But first, we're going to focus on Penelope. Roll on the Wall is a visual mapping that really represents the relationship of external forces that connect to internal motivations and feelings of a character or some sort of an idea. Let's think about the people that might be surrounding Penelope. Who might be in Penelope's community? Let's brainstorm some idea of some people that might be around. Yeah, Jessica?
Well, since her husband's gone, maybe suitors.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we might have some suitors that are hanging out. And why do you think that there would be suitors?
Because it's a queen in her country and there's no king, and so they would want to rule the country.
Your students are going to need a certain amount of prior knowledge of the character you're going to explore. So that can come from a book that they've read, from research that they've done, from any number of places. As long as they have some root knowledge of that character, you're going to have a lot of fun and be able to do a lot with Roll on the Wall. Can anyone else maybe give us an idea of what a suitor might be saying to Penelope? What messages might they be giving her? Yeah, Matthew.
I think that they might try to be hitting on her, trying to get an affair out of her, so they can be king.
Okay, so perhaps we have some suitors that are saying that they want to be king, so they're hitting on Penelope. If I'm using the character of Penelope from the Odyssey, this is a character that is having a lot of external forces acted upon her, right? So what we're doing is we're taking context clues from what we know about the relationships that she has with multiple other characters in the book, and we're going to list them on the outside of the figure.
It's really fun to explore the connections between what's going on the character's inside and what's going on the outside.
So when we think about the messages she's receiving, what do you think she's feeling? Yes, Selena.
With the suitors, she can feel temptation.
Temptation with the suitors. And why do you say that?
Because she's not for sure if her husband's alive or not, and it could be tempting to go with them because they're more promising.
Okay, so they're there right now. It's very immediate. He's been gone for 20 years. She doesn't know whether or not he's alive. This is a great strategy to use for a lot of different applications. Let's take the colony of Virginia and make that be the Roll on the Wall. And you can ask your students to think of what are those external forces that are acting upon Virginia. Inside, then you can think about what the people of Virginia are really feeling based on the stressors of all of those outside messages, outside forces. When you're inviting your students to give you suggestions, make sure that you're really challenging them to go deeper into the character and not just to think about the surface feelings, the surface external forces, but to really challenge them in your questioning to think about why these things are happening. Why is this person feeling this way?
If you talk about a character with some distance, you can lay things about yourself on top of them in a safe way. And it's really beautiful to see a group of middle schoolers who might be really closed off when they're being themselves get really engaged as they talk about a character because there's some passion underneath it that connects to their real life. And that's really exciting to watch.